Hey everyone, thanks for joining me again here on Comics and Corvettes. This is Mark. Um, I've got another submission of 5 or 6 books I'm going to send to CGC. The first one, as you can see right here, is X-Men 221. I picked up this one for just $200, just a great pickup at my local comic book store. First appearance of Mr. Sinister. This one right here, I would probably grade at. It's got solid corners. There's a couple of spine ticks on the edge here. But besides that, just a great solid copy. Happy to have it in the collection. I would probably grade it between a 9.4 and a 9.6. Probably could get away with a 9.6 with when I send it in and have CCS go ahead and press and clean it. So I'm really happy to have this one in the collection. The next one I'm going to send out is going to be X-Men, Uncanny X-Men 133. This is the first solo cover of Wolverine. Really happy to have this one in the collection as well. Great solid copy. Again, a great pickup, $20 at my local comic book store. Solid corners all the way around. Maybe one spine tick here. And maybe up there where breaks color just at the top corner. But again, I'm really looking at a good solid 9.4 to a 9.6 with a good press and clean. So happy to have that one in the collection. Next one I have coming up right now is Avengers 196. This one right here, first appearance of Taskmaster. So, of course, with all the movies and stuff like that in Phase 4 coming out, great one to have in the collection. This one right here does have some issues. It does have several spine ticks here. Some inkware down here, down by the barcode. But besides that, the corners are pretty solid. This one corner up at the top, excuse my hand, that one corner up at the top does break color. It has a little bend in it, but again, with the press and clean, I'm hoping to get at least a 6.5, if not a 7 on this one. Next one sending out. Happy to have this one in the collection as well. First appearance of Phoenix, X-Men 101. That one right there I picked up for just $80 on eBay. Thought it was a great pickup. No spine ticks at all except for one. I don't know if you can see it. There's one right there. But corners are good. There's a little bit of a color break here on that corner there and down at this bottom corner here. But didn't care. Just love to have it in the collection. Never had one before, so I was happy to put it in there. So press and a clean, probably about a 7 or 7.5. I'm hoping an 8, but with those color break bends right there, I'd be happy with the 7. More than happy with the 7. Next one I've got coming up is a Marvel Spotlight number 28. First solo story for Moon Knight. Again, with Phase 4 coming out, and a lot of these books really coming up in price because of that. Really happy to have this one in the collection. There is no color breaks here on the spine, and the corners are solid. That one right there, Marvel Spotlight, I picked up for $90 on eBay. Just happy to, again, to have it in the collection. Probably wouldn't have mattered what price it was. I was just happy to get it before you know the prices are going to go up. So happy to have it in the collection. Really hoping this one comes back at least a 9.4, if not a 9.6 after it's pressed and cleaned. The next ones I have coming up. This is a Wolverine number 1. Already slabbed, but as you can see from the top border right there, it's an older one. Checking on the grader's notes, I see that it was graded and encapsulated back in 2001. CGC came out in 2000. I'm not too sure if they had CCS yet, but I'm going to send it in. I got it such a good price. I got it for $50. I think fair market value right now is $75 for a 9.6. So I'm going to send it in, take my chances. At the very least, I'm thinking it'll come back still a 9.6, but I like the newer encapsulations better than these older ones. These older ones are thinner and they just seem kind of flimsy. So at the very least, get it pressed, clean, get it regraded, hopefully get a nice size grade bump to a 9/8. But with this black cover, you always are looking for these spine ticks on the side. I don't see any of that at all. So it's a good solid 9/6 for sure. But to get it re-encapsulated, get it pressed and clean, hopefully get a 9/8 when it comes back. This next one here, I'm really excited about sending back in to get it pressed and cleaned also. Is Amazing Spider-Man 129. So excited to have this one in the collection. Right now it's a 7.0, but again, reading the grader's notes and when it was graded, this was graded a while ago, probably, I think it said 2011 or 2010, if I remember correctly. But from looking at the grader's notes, there's some staining down here. That's definitely, just looking at through here would definitely be clean and be able to get that out. There's some spine ticks on the side, obviously not, but there's issues on this, on the front and on the back, that are definitely pressable defects. So hopefully, I would love to see a 7.5 come back. If not an 8, I would be ecstatic for an 8. The only thing that would bring me down is right up here. I don't know if you can see it, but right up there, see if I move my camera a little bit. You can see that somebody wrote on there. It looks like a date or something. Looks like October 23rd from the way that I'm reading it. That would obviously bring it down, that writing up there. But besides that, I'm happy to have this in my collection. Paid $800 for it right now. Fair market value on a 7.0 is $975 according to Go Collect. So really happy to have it in the collection. Even if it comes back at 7, just happy to get it in a newer encapsulation. This again is an older one. You can see how thin that is compared to the newer ones. So hopefully that one right there will come back at least a good grade bump is what I'm looking for. Hopefully you enjoyed this next video of my CGC submissions. My other ones, which is the Spawn, Todd McFarlane signing, still there. So hopefully, like I said in my last video, that I hopefully get those back sometime in first part of January, early January, maybe first or second week in January is what I'm looking at. I have other submissions in there right now too, but as soon as I get those back, I'm gonna make another video. You'll be surprised like I do to see what the grades are. Hopefully I can make another video to what I sent in, because I didn't video it before. I just took pictures of it. So maybe I'll do a little voiceover and show you what I sent in and what I think those grades might be. Again, if you like these videos, please click like and subscribe, and those bell notifications for any other time that I put up videos. Really appreciate it. Again, thanks for watching and have a good night.